Battletoads. I love Battletoads. First, though, we have to address the elephant in the room. And by elephant, I mean 4 green anthropomorphic turtles trained by a rat expert in Kung Fu. Yes, Battletoads was developed, in part, to cash in on the Ninja Turtles boom of the early 1990s. This being 1991, the Turtles are everywhere. On TV screens, in movie theaters, on bedroom shelves and toy chests in homes all over the continent and the world. The Turtles are big.
If it looks foolish to you, you don't know how to recognize a $350 million a year industry when you see it. But Alan Cox does.
On the NES, we've already gotten 2 Ninja Turtles games. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, wonky but playable, followed by a primo home port of the 1989 Ninja Turtles arcade game, which was a massive hit in and of itself. And in a scant few months, in 1992, we'd get Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project, an original side-scrolling beat-em-up with some of the best graphics and gameplay on the system. Into this bubbling hot turtle soup came, in 1991, Battletoads, developed by Rare and published by Tradewest, accompanied by this television commercial.
Best video game reviews! Okay, last week Harley and I reviewed Ultra Enviroman. Whack to the curb. It has got to go. So today, we're gonna take a look at Battletoads. Rocket! That it is, I mean, they got Psycho Pigs and Turbo Thwacking. And with kick fighting, surfing, babe saving, how can you go wrong? Your kid's a freak for Battletoads and these other games from Tradewest. Nintendo Entertainment or Game Boy systems required.
Ay. Anyway, Battletoads, the game, surprised everybody. Well, at least it surprised the 12-year-olds who bought and rented the thing. It wasn't just a cheap clone. It had attitude, starting with the Battletoads themselves. Rash, Zits, and Pimple. God, you have got to love that. Okay, so the story is your regular run-of-the-mill save the precious princess scheme, but no points deducted for that. I mean, after all, Nintendo has been milking that particular plot line for the past, 40 years in every Super Mario game ever released? Besides, Battletoads had what Super Mario never had. Sex appeal. That's right, the big bad guy in Battletoads isn't a guy at all. She's called the Dark Queen, video game's own version of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, as endowed as Dolly Parton, and at least 40% is evil. Helping you along the way is Professor T-Bird. God, you gotta love that. Of course, every humanoid crime-fighting team needs its Splinter, just like every Luke Skywalker needs his Yoda. You approach enemy territory in a sparrow-shaped spaceship, because of course, and then zipline to the planet's surface, right into the middle of the action, and that's where the game begins. On top of your standard attacks, you have a series of mega-powerful punches, slams, and kicks. Among them, as listed in the manual, Big Bad Boot, Kiss My Fist, and the Battletoad Butt. God, you have got to love that. It's the attention to detail that makes it. Everybody loves to hit stuff, hence the popularity of Rock'em Sock'em Robots and Jackie Chan movies. But it takes something special to trigger that killer instinct. Bam! Learn to fly, pork rind! What the? Pow! Damn, that feels good. Now, I can't properly show off the 2-player mode with a friend, because I don't have friends. But, I've got 2 controllers, so I guess we can make it work. So, say hello to, Bob. Hi, Bob. Hey, dude, what's going on? You want to play 2-player Battletoads? Sure, I love to hit stuff. All of a sudden, what was a blowout is now a shit show. Ow! What did you do that for, Bob? Sorry! Hey, what the? Oops, my bad! Ugh, Bob, you have got to give me some space! How do you like it? Jeez! Oh, get it! Oh, shit! Oh, come on! Oh, that's great. What do I do with you now? Ugh. Christ. Sorry. Dude, could you not? Oh! You get the idea. Level 2 is a whole different kettle of fish. Now, you're ziplining down a treacherous cavern called the Wookie Hole? The Wookie Hole! The Wookie Hole! You dodge man-eating plants, avoid electric traps, and do battle with pesky droids, all while trying not to kill yourself or your partner, should you be lucky enough to still have one on hand after the debacle in Level 1. Level 3 is where shit really hits the fan. The third level of Battletoads is like the dam level in Ninja Turtles. Nightmare fuel for anyone old enough to now need lumbar support and a retirement account. But let's face it, the dam level in Ninja Turtles is one of those popular myths, like the Tooth Fairy or trickle-down economics. It isn't really that hard. It was only hard because we were kids. And kids tend to be stupid. And so we were stupid kids, naturally. The Turbo Tunnel is another thing entirely. Forget Cobra Triangle, forget Ghosts and Goblins, forget all the Mega Mans and the Castlevanias. Battletoads has my vote for the most difficult game on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Why so difficult? This right here. You see these? You get on board, like so, and the nightmare begins. These puppies don't screw around. You have no control over the speed, and all of a sudden these brick walls come rushing towards you at 1,000 miles an hour. Man, I hope we got the insurance for these things. Down, up, down, up, down, up, no, down. Oh. I guess you have to jump that one. Huh. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Up. Down. Down. Jump. Up. Down. Jump. 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 Oh! Shit. The reaction time needed to make that triple jump. That's insane! After about 5 or 10 minutes and a couple of dozen lives lost, you start to realize, you start to comprehend vaguely what we're dealing with here, what we're really dealing with. Remember high school English class? Remember the hero's journey, Joseph Campbell? This is the first threshold, the belly of the whale, the belly of the beast, the first challenge after the call to action. But it's not just that, is it? Oh, no. If it was, it'd be doable. Difficult, yeah. A bit of what the English call a cock-up, but doable. This is something else, something more. You don't get it until you spend some time with it, until you really start to appreciate the genius, the dark genius that birthed this particular sequence of pitfalls, snares, decoys, and death traps. Every tiny thing is designed to kill you. Every stone wall, every barrier, every pit, every enemy has been placed exactly where it needs to be to ensure that you have half a second to see it coming your way before it kills you dead. Every pixel on this screen has been lovingly tailored by some dark wizard with 3 goals in mind. First, overwhelm, then demoralize, and then kill you stone dead. The Turbo Tunnel is, without exaggeration, a miracle. That's right, a miracle of computer programming, a miracle of technology, a miracle of human endeavor, period. It's not the first threshold, it's the first threshold and the road of trials, and the supreme ordeal, all in one. And it's the third level in a children's game about frogs that hit each other and other people. Think about this. The Turbo Tunnel is one big, blatant, boisterous few to players of all ages and all skill levels. That, in a world desperate to dumb everything down to placate the tastes of idiots and imbeciles, is pretty remarkable. This thing doesn't care. It doesn't care if you're 7 years old and still riding around in your training wheels. It doesn't care if you're a casual gamer with only 10 hours of Super Mario Bros. 3 under your belt. It doesn't care if you're the local joystick hotshot looking for the next high score. This thing does not compromise. This is a killing machine. A literal killing machine. You don't die in real life. You die electronically, metaphorically. The suicide booth from Futurama combined with the Sarlacc pit from Return of the Jedi with a little bit of a go-kart vibe for giggles. What were the developers thinking? Now don't get me wrong, I love the Turbo Tunnel, just like I love everything about Battletoads for the NES. I love the fact that it takes no prisoners. I love the fact that it doesn't give two shits about polite society or basic decency. I love the fact that it's been making prepubescent human mammals cry in frustration since before the invention of Google. But you gotta think, what was the design meeting like? Oh yeah, so we're making a game. Target market, kids. Little kids who like Ninja Turtles. Let's have lots of punching and kicking. Gotcha. Let's make it colorful with lots of special effects. Oh, you bet. Oh, and for the third level, let's design the 8-bit equivalent of the killing fields of Cambodia. Oh, and give the villain tits. I have been at this for 3 days. I can't make these jumps. It looks easy, but the controls are so finicky. The jumping takes so much precision, you practically have to split the atom to get the landing right. Ugh. Okay, come on. If it wasn't for these jumps! Jump! Holy shit! I did it! Oh, it's too fast! Jump, goddammit, jump! Whoa! Holy shit! Is that it? Did I do it? Oh my god. I did it! Oh, shit! I did it! I did it! Whoa! Woo! Oh, man! Oh, shit. Okay, so I've had some time to decompress. And it's the weirdest thing. Part of me is jazzed. Like 90% of me is pumped up, is hyped. I want to go out and punch an alpaca in the face. There's like 10% of me, maybe, that feels sad, I guess. Even my Battletoad standing there in level 4, doesn't he look sad? I mean, a little sadder than before? Maybe he didn't want to beat the Turbo Tunnel. Maybe my Battletoad is coming to the realization that when we defeat our biggest adversaries, we realize we needed them as much as they needed us. Is that what's up with that look? That look of stunned surprise? That hint of grief around the eyes? After all, what's a hero without monsters to slay? What's the hero's journey without the road of trials? Did I just condemn my Battletoad to a lifetime of regret? Like a World War II vet constantly reliving his glory days? Did I just guarantee my little Battletoad buddy the worst fate of all? The fading hero? The forgotten warrior? The superfluous superhero? Is his whole life gonna be dull from now on? No challenge, no difficulty, nothing to live for? No. Level 4 is harder than level 3. Level 3 was dental surgery. Level 4 is dental surgery in the snow. And there are 7 more levels. Holy shit. Godspeed, good buddy. You'll beat the Dark Queen one day. But maybe it's better that you don't. After all, what's a hero without monsters to slay?